Hi guys, so I have a review for you today from bornprettystore.com. We are going to be reviewing this Timex. Anyways, I'm not sure the brand name, but you see it there. It is a peel-off base coat. And it comes in this cute little bottle. It reminds me of the Ciate polishes that come in this little bottle and they have the bow on them. That's kind of what this little bottle reminds me of. It is 7 milliliters and it's like this foggy clear, well not clear, foggy top coat. It kind of looks clear in the camera, but it has like this little fogginess to it. So anyways, I'm going to be reviewing this for you today, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is paint this on all our nails because it's a peel-off base coat. It has a little smell to it, but not much, so you're not going to get a strong dose of this stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint this on my nails. We're just going to do this without getting in the camera way. So when I paint it on my nail there, it just looks like a top coat. So let me paint it on the rest of my nails and I'll be right back. I have it all on my nails and I'm going to start a timer here. Here's my phone, and we'll see how long it takes to dry. It took a matter of seconds to dry. It took about 30 to 38 seconds to dry, which is not bad at all. It dries pretty quickly. I can touch it. It feels a little bit tacky. I can feel it on my nails, like if you were to put false nails on, sometimes you can feel that pressure on your nail. This doesn't feel like a pressure, but I'm just trying to describe it. It's kind of like a pressure. It's not a pressure, but it feels like that. Like there's something on your nails. So you can feel it, but they are dry. I don't want to touch it too much because I don't want my oils to get on there. So I'm going to paint some glitters on there. So the first one I have here is this Duck Dynasty glitter polish. And this is called Splatter. Then I'm going to paint this one here. It's by LA Colors. This is called Candy Sprinkles. Then I'm going to use this chunky one. This is like a chunky top coat glitter. This is by Milani and it is called Gold. Then I'm going to paint my nails with a regular color, and we're going to do some stamping because I want to show you what else you can use this awesome peel-off base coat for. So for that nail, I'm going to paint it this baby pink color by Wet n Wild called Tickled Pink. And I'm going to be stamping with my Sinful Shine in VIP. So I will show you one nail first and we'll see how well the application is, and then I'm going to go ahead and paint the nails on my own. So I'm going to put this Duck Dynasty polish on first. Oops. So it seemed to go on like any other glitter would. That's how it goes on my regular nails there. So, you know, it doesn't make any difference on how your polish goes on. So let's see with the cream color, which is the Wet n Wild one. Let's see if there's, you know, perhaps any streaking. See if there's any streaking or anything like that. Which, no, there's no streaking. There's a little bit of streaking, but that's just the color with the first top coat. It's usually how it is, even when you don't have this peel-off base coat. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my nails with the rest of the colors, and when it's done and dry, I will be back to show you the rest of my review. Okay, I got all my nails painted here. I just want to say that I did do only one coat of the base coat on the nails, and these two here on my right hand, my index finger and my thumb, I did two. I got to thinking, like, well, what if one doesn't work? You know, one coat. What if you had to do two? So anyways, so I did that. So when we take this off, then you'll know that, you know, they all have one except my right hand, index finger, and thumb. So anyways, I'm gonna put a top coat on all my glitters. I got them all on. I'm even gonna put a top coat on my nails I'm gonna stamp on. But yeah, so the top coat I'm using is this Broadway Nails. This is just their top coat. So this is supposed to be like their high shine top coat and whatnot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and top coat all of my glitters, or all my nails, not just my glitters. And I want to say that it didn't activate the base coat underneath. It didn't reactivate it, you know, like how some base coats get reactivated when you put nail polish on them. Even though they're dry, they will reactivate, and then it takes twice as long for nail polish to dry. This did not reactivate. It took no longer or nor shorter than most nail polishes to dry. Like, there was no change in it. It took just about the same time to dry as it would if it was just regular nail polish. So I'm very happy with it so far. Just for the application, it did smooth out my nails, because as I don't know if you guys could see it, but I had some rough spots on my nails from taking off my acrylics. So I had a little bit of ridges on my nails. So it actually filled those in and made a smooth surface for the nail polish to go on. I know you can't see it because of glitter, but like this nail here with just the regular polish, it's very smooth surface. There's no bumps or anything in it. So that's very awesome. So anyways, I'm going to top coat the rest of my nails. Okay, so now I want to show you what else you can do with this peel off base coat. So a lot of girls, and even myself, you know, I don't do water marbling, but you could use it for water marbling. I do a lot of stamping. You know, if you get impatient with cleaning up, you can do this little trick. So what I do is I just dump some, take my nail polish brush here, and I go around the edge of my cuticles. And this will act as a barrier for my stamping, or if you do water marbling or whatever have you that you don't want to clean up because you're too lazy to clean up, or it's just, you know, I hate cleaning up. So anyways, you just put this around your cuticles and wherever you think you're going to need it, and you let it dry, and I'll be back to show you what after that. Okay, so I put 2 coats of that peel off base coat there, and you can see it where it's at because the finger is shiny down here, but it's not up here. So that's cool that you can see that. So I figured I would do some stamping here, obviously, to show you what you can do with this. Born Pretty store plate. This is BPL012. I always leave in my Born Pretty store reviews up in the exclamation mark up here. I always leave the playlist to all my Born Pretty store reviews, and this is in there. So go ahead and check that out, as well as the stamper. It's a different stamper head in that video, but it's the same thing. Now, I got a little bit on my skin. I really don't want to clean it up, so that's why I put this base coat down, because the cool thing is you take some tweezers and you find an edge and you just peel it up like so. And then peel it back. And try not to get it on the polish because it will rip the polish up, as I did there. You know, so try and just keep it on the outside of your nails. Do not get it on your nail because you can see that little imperfection there. But it's all good. I just come in with my tweezer on the edge like that and just kind of make a indent right there, so that way when I peel it off, it won't take all the nail polish. Now is top coat it, and I'm done. So I love this base coat for that. The peel off base coat works well. I did try this before, and I tried it only with 1 coat of the peel off base coat around the nail for stamping, and it didn't work as well. So 2 coats definitely, or 1 big thick coat, so that way it you know, has enough to peel. It's not very thin. So anyways, for the last part of my review where I peel off this base coat is going to be in a couple days. I want to see how well this peel off base coat holds up in water. Like if I'm doing dishes, if I'm showering, is it going to peel off, you know, or is it going to stay until I actually pick this off? So I want to see that part. So I'll be back in a couple days to show you guys how to take this base coat off and, you know, make my final assessment of this peel off base coat. So I'll see you in a couple days. Hi guys, so I'm back to finish my review on this stamping, or not stamping polish, what am I thinking? This peel off base coat from Born Pretty store. So it's been about 5 days and this is what my nails look like. For the most part, I'm sure you're saying to yourself, wow Nicole, your nails look pretty bad. For the most part, I have to say they look actually pretty good. These two did not chip off until last night. Same with most of them because I had taken a bath last night. So, you know, it had a little bit more water to soak it off, but I've been taking showers, I've been doing plenty of dishes, and these are what my nails look like. And, you know, they're only a little chipped, you know, little places, and like this one, there's no chipped anywhere that I can see, or a little bit on the corner, but my polish has actually stayed on a lot better than it has with just a normal base coat. So let's chip this stuff off and see how well it comes off. And that one just popped off right away. Of course it was going to, because there wasn't much left on there. And it doesn't look like, I'm just pushing back my cuticles here. Oof. They need to be done, they're terrible. It doesn't look like it peeled any of my nail. I already had peeling before from when I did my acrylics, so there doesn't look to be any new peeling, so that's great. So let's start this one. I have a metal scraper that I probably would be using now, but I don't know where it's at since everything's still packed up. So, you know, I'm just using this wooden cuticle pusher. And again, if you remember, these are the ones that had just one coat on them of the peel off base coat. I had to go off camera to get this. This is just a weird angle for me to operate. That little piece had to come off. But yeah, it peels off very nicely, and I don't see any too much damage to my nails already than what they were. I probably should have buffed off that damage that was already on there from the acrylics, but yeah, it seems to do very well. So this one here was the one with the 2 coats, so this is the other one with the 2 coats of the peel off base coat. So let's see how this comes off. Definitely that metal would, the metal cuticle pusher would work a little bit better, but as you can see here, I got it started, and once you get it started, it's pretty easy to peel that off. And that did a pretty nice peel off of the base coat. I had just a little piece here because I started funky. But look at that, there's no damage. That stuff was already there. It's a lot smoother than what it was, so I know that's not new damage, that's just damage from my acrylics. So let me see if how this comes off, because this is just regular nail polish. And that works just as good there too. I'm having issues because I'm so weird behind this camera how I was trying to pick this off. But if I just get over this way. Okay. So this one was a little bit harder to start. This was really bonded to the nail, but the glitter was easier to get off. Of course, this is still coming off as you see there. It's just a little bit harder to get off than the glitter. The glitter is really easy to get off. Really good with people that have like a lot of anxiety, or they get nervous in public spaces, or they, you know, just get nervous like when you go to the dentist or the doctors. This would be really good to have on your nails at the time, to pick your nail polish off so you're not damaging your nails. I don't know how many times I've gone to a doctor's office, dentist's office, anywhere, and I've picked my polish off and I've damaged my nail underneath because, you know, the polish was really stuck to my nail. All this product is very much a win. You can use it for stamping, or you know, easy cleanup around your nails, whether it's stamping, water marbling, the sponging technique. You know, that works really great for that, as you guys have seen. And this works really great as a peel off base coat. I suggest doing 2. It's just easier to peel it off. I think with the two coats of this base coat underneath the nail polish, it dries really quickly, so that shouldn't be a problem to put 2 on there, 30 seconds, and it's dried. Check them out, and like I said, this will be down in the description box along with a 10% off discount code for you guys to take 10% off your order. And yeah, so if you have any questions, please ask them, and I'll see you next time. Thank you again, Born Pretty Store, for sending me this item for review. I am in love with it.